Duck Dynasty, the popular reality show that aired from 2012 to 2017, chronicled the colorful yet chaotic lives of the Robertson family, who found success in the duck call business. Spearheading this family was the formidable Phil Robertson, a polarizing figure well known for his strong convictions, distinctively rugged appearance, and domineering presence. Facts-Verse presents Phil Robertson speaks out after he cancels Duck Dynasty. The unabashed stance of Phil Robertson. In a society where cancel culture is rampant, Dynasty's Phil Robertson stands as a prominent figure who faced the brunt of this culture before it became commonplace. Robertson, the outspoken patriarch of the Robertson family and founder of the multi-million-dollar duck hunting accessory enterprise Duck Commander, is no stranger to controversy. Often voicing strong opinions rooting in Christian faith, he has been a figure of both admiration and criticism. He found himself at the epicenter of a massive controversy in 2013 due to comments made in an interview with GQ. He explicitly equated homosexual behavior to bestiality and other immoral acts, quoting verses from the Bible to support his stance. These homophobic comments stirred a significant backlash, particularly from LGBTQ+ organizations like GLAAD. As a consequence, he faced an indefinite suspension from Duck Dynasty, a decision later reversed amidst claims of censorship from his supporters. Despite the negative reactions and criticism, he remained unrepentant, emphasizing his comments were grounded in his religious beliefs and not a personal vendetta against any group of people. He's been vocal about his disdain for the cancel culture, accusing it of encouraging people to constantly find faults in others, and emphasizing the Christian doctrine of forgiveness and moving forward, despite his apparent hatred of homosexuality. The decline and end of Duck Dynasty. Throughout its time on the airwaves, A&E's Duck Dynasty enjoyed a substantial following, chronicling the lives and adventures of the Robertson family. But the series faced a decline in viewership, primarily following the controversy surrounding Phil Robertson's remarks. The repercussions of the incident were significant, with the show experiencing a drastic dip in ratings in the following season. This not only strained the relationship between the Robertson family and the network, but also seemed to alter the perception of the family in the eyes of viewers. The cancellation of the show in 2017 came as a mutual decision between the family and A&E, following a series of declining viewership and ratings. The time around the cancellation also saw several members of the Robertson family branching out into other ventures, indicating a possible anticipation of the show's end. Plus, the authenticity of the show began to be questioned, with revelations of staged scenes and guided reality elements potentially contributing to the decline in its popularity. The frequent airing of the show and an overexposure of the family's homespun humor could also be cited as reasons contributing to the show's decline. Robertson's faith and perceived persecution. Phil Robertson's unyielding stance is deeply intertwined with his Christian faith. He views his experiences and the criticism he faces as a form of persecution, akin to what Jesus Christ faced in his time. In his interactions with the media, Robertson often rationalizes his outspoken nature and the subsequent backlash as a consequence of living a godly life in Christ. He thinks of the trials he faces as a badge of honor, demonstrating his commitment to his faith even in the face of adversity. His recent book, Uncancelled: Finding Meaning and Peace in a Culture of Accusations, Shame, and Condemnation, explores this perspective further, advocating for Christianity as a solution to the problems he thinks are posed by cancel culture. Robertson, now 77, continues to emphasize the importance of forgiveness and understanding in society, urging people to abandon a culture of accusations and focusing on the teachings of Jesus Christ. The recent Robertson family tragedy. In a tragic turn of events that has shaken the Robertson family to their core, a horrific car accident occurred in northeast Louisiana, causing the untimely demise of two young children. The kids, Bryn Thompson and Harrison Thompson, were in the car driven by their mother, Casey Thompson, when the accident happened. The family was en route to school on a Monday morning, August 14th, when their lives were changed forever. Casey was preparing to make a left turn, and their SUV was suddenly rear-ended by a semi-truck towing a grain trailer. The collision was so fierce, it instantaneously engulfed the vehicle in flames. While Casey and another child, Hayes, fortunately survived the crash with non-life-threatening injuries, little Bryn and Harrison lost their lives in the tragic accident. The driver of the semi-truck, 70-year-old James Barnes, escaped unharmed. Currently, the Louisiana State Police are investigating the incident, awaiting a pending toxicology report to determine the full circumstances surrounding this tragic event. Brighton Robertson, a pillar of strength. Brighton Robertson, who became part of the Robertson family after marrying Reed Robertson in 2016, has been displaying remarkable strength and resilience during this challenging time. Brighton, an RN by profession, has not only been managing Casey's burns, but also providing immense comfort to both her and brother Addison. As described in a recent interview by Missy Robertson, Brighton's mother-in-law, Brighton's compassionate nature seems to be outshining even her medical skills during these trying times. Family and community support. In these moments of unspeakable loss, the Robertson family has come together to support each other, leaning on faith and the community's support. A touching testament to the children's impact on their lives is a mausoleum erected swiftly with the assistance of local contractors in just 3 days following the accident. This solemn edifice has since become a canvas for hundreds of heartfelt messages penned in Sharpie, a place where family, friends, and well-wishers can share their condolences and pay tribute to the young lives lost. Missy Robertson, a central figure from the Duck Dynasty show, recently shared a heartfelt message on Instagram reminiscing about the vibrant lives of Bryn and Harrison. Missy lovingly recalled Bryn as the mini-mama to Maris and Harrison's delightful enthusiasm for hunting with his dad and Uncle Reed. Through her words, one can vividly picture the joy and light these children brought into the lives of those around them. In 2013, during the height of the scandal, the family issued a cohesive statement emphasizing Phil's deep-seated belief rooted in biblical teachings. They defended his right to express his faith, even calling into question the continuation of their show, Duck Dynasty, without their family head. Despite the contentious nature of his remarks, the family insisted Phil harbored no intentions of inciting or encouraging hatred. He responded to the criticism with a reflection of respect and love for all of humanity. And as the family navigates the sorrowful event that recently befell them, one can anticipate their harmony will continue to be their guiding force. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Duck Dynasty? Let us know in the comments section below.